Hey everybody, it's CJ. It's April 19th, 2014, and I'm just about 3 months on testosterone. I'm sorry I haven't done an update since I started my transition. Life got crazy and I have the videos, but I never uploaded them, so I'm probably not going to now because it won't make much sense to. So I just want to make this video today to give you a couple updates about what's been going on with me and my transition. I started taking testosterone on January 21st, 2014. I'm currently on half a dose, so I'm taking 50 milligrams of depot testosterone every week. And so it's about a quarter of a cc, 0.25 of a cc every week. And right now my levels are good with that. I currently use 735 testosterone level with 38 free testosterone. And I inject that subcutaneously. I did start with an intramuscular, but I since changed to a subcu. The changes goes. I think one of the first things I started to notice was my emotions. So I wouldn't say, because guys sometimes say like you get more aggressive on testosterone and things like that, and I don't think that's necessarily true. But I think my physiological responses to emotions have heightened, and it's easier for me to get angry if I'm gonna get angry. It's kind of how it goes. So I wouldn't say that I'm like walking around angry all the time, but if like somebody pisses me off, it's quicker for me to like feel my heartbeat increasing and kind of get tense and sweaty. But if I'm aware of that, I can like stop it. So, and I just think like crying wise, people say that they couldn't cry as much. I haven't had that. Actually, in the beginning of my transition, I was actually crying more, and just more aware of my emotions in general. I think that's what it is. I just feel emotions more than I used to. As well as that, what goes along with that is my filter. So, my way to restrain myself and not say things has really gone down, and I typically now I just say what I want to say. And I don't really, like, whereas before I might not have said anything, now I say it. So that's been interesting, and I could see getting me into trouble later on, but that's been okay. That's kind of emotional changes. I think I'm a bit more direct now, but not all the time. To a certain extent I am, but not all the time. I just, like, I just think it was there before, but now as I say with no filter, it's just, like, more obvious when I say something. Physical changes. If you know me, you might want to turn away right now. One of the first things I did notice was growth down there, and sensitivity down there increased. And along with that, libido. So my libido is a bit crazy sometimes, and like I have to take care of it, otherwise I can't do anything, and I certainly never had that before. So that's been a bit interesting, but it's fun to see the growth. I'm hoping it keeps going because I'm enjoying it right now. With that, I've been a hairy individual all the time, so I haven't really noticed any changes in my hair. It might be getting a little darker, maybe a little thicker. I can't really tell. My friends, well, one of my friends said I had like hairier legs, but my legs have always been hairy, so I don't know about that. I think some hair on my tummy is starting to grow in, but kind of nothing that you would really be able to notice with that. Within the last couple weeks or so, my voice has started dropping. So if you compare this to my other videos, I think I'm about 3 notes below what I was, so that's exciting. I like that. It hasn't come to the cracking yet, but I can go like pretty deep if I try, like, hello, hi, hello, I'm CJ. Today it's not working, but yeah, a lot lower than I could before, but I can still keep my range pretty much, so that's exciting. But it's nicer to hear me get lower, and other people are noticing it too, which is nice. So yeah, I think my face has filled out a little bit, my neck's a bit thicker, and I just have a more defined jawline with that. I guess. With regards to facial hair, you probably can't see. As I said, I was hairy before, and I started shaving before as well. So I wouldn't say, like, I think my like peach fuzz is getting thicker, but it's still peach fuzz, so you can't really see anything. I have a couple of dark hairs around like this area, but it's not. They're more flukes than anything else, I think. Testosterone has made me hungry. I think sometimes, like, I get hungrier quicker, and I can, like, devour food if I'm super hungry a lot quicker than I ever used to be able to. Muscle mass, I think, is increasing. Like, I don't go to the gym, so you can't really see that. But, like, I did push up, like, I can, like, feel my muscles in my body more. Yeah, like, I could never do that before. And people think that I've been working out when I haven't, so... And I did push-ups the other day, and I've only ever been able to do, like, 4 or 5 push-ups in one go. But now I can do, like, 15 in one go. And it's, like, full-on push-ups, because I used to have to do the half ones. So that's pretty exciting. I can't tell if my hairline's changed or not. I went to get a haircut. I was really hoping that it had changed a little bit, but I don't think it really has a whole lot with that. So, yeah, we'll see. I do have the option of increasing my levels, my doctor said, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. Right now I'm in a good range, and I feel good, and I don't want to increase it too much where I get angsty and, like, fidgety and irritable all the time. I notice I can get irritable sometimes depending on my mood, so that's just something that I've had to look out for. I guess I should say I haven't had my trigger warning, my menstruation. I haven't had my period since I started testosterone. So far it's stopped. Might come in intermittently. I don't know, but it's stopped for the most part. Since starting testosterone, my dysphoria overall has gotten worse. I'm currently saving for top surgery, so I hope to do that around the winter time, November, December of this year, depending on how much money I have. I am planning on going to Garamoni. I'm currently looking at changing my name. So I think I'm going to start to go by Christian and not CJ. I don't mind CJ. But I think that CJ kind of reminds me of being in the 6th grade and when everybody went by initials. So I think having a solid first name will be better. If you're wondering where the Christian comes from, it's actually what my parents were going to call me if I was born male. So yeah, I decided to kind of honor them in that. I was toying with some other names like Jack and Leo, but none of those really stuck for me. And my parents are totally on board with Christian, which you don't necessarily have to go by what your family wants by any means, because it's your choice and it's your name. But for me, I really needed them to be involved in this process, and they'd kind of already picked it before I was born. So I thought that was kind of cool. And, like, not many people have parents that pick both. Or, I don't know, maybe they do. I don't know. Did your parents have double names for you? One female, one male when you were a baby? If you did, comment below. Let's, like, do a poll. Christian. So, Christian Jewett. First name, middle name. So that will keep with the CJ. So, people could still call me CJ if they wanted to. But, I think I'm going to switch to Christian. So, just wanted to let you all know about that. Somebody asked me on Tumblr about having cerebral palsy and how it's affected my body so far. And I haven't really noticed any changes with that. I am tight, and I don't know if that's with new muscle growth, and I also haven't stretched recently. So, could be both of those things together. I'm hoping with the increased muscle mass that I'll be able to, be stronger in my legs and lower body, because I need that a lot too. I think that's another thing. I think my fat's redistributed. And I think my butt's gone down a little bit. At least I'm hoping it has. So that's kind of nice. My tummy hasn't increased too much though, which is good. I really got to get working out to keep that at bay. So yeah, I think those are the major changes. If you have any questions or any topics you want me to talk about, I'm trying to get better with making videos on this channel again. Now my life is a little less crazy, or I just know how to organize it a bit better. So if there's any topics you want me to cover, please let me know. I'm also in a collaboration group, Genderqueer Gang. I will put the hyperlink to that down below as well.